All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to War Commander Unshackled, our event wrap up. Thank God, them spiders are freaking gone. But we had a problem with when killing the spiders. We also killed Ruby, so Ruby is no more. But tonight on my panel we have the luxurious and luscious Daba Phoenix, one of our Kickside moderators tonight. We have Zach. Of course, Zach doesn't have a mic, but he does one hell of a job on these bases with just SF mainly. So, and then we have the luscious, luxurious, fantastic Lady Warrior on tonight. She has come out of retirement for tonight, and tonight only, she says, for the next 15 minutes or until her computer shuts down, whichever comes first. So,
and it is just for tonight. I will not, more than likely, not be on another show. I did this as a favor.
So, all right. Well, we are going to do the first things first. We're going to talk about the Galen issue. With that being said, it says this is straight from CM Bernie. There's a current issue with the Galen where he can be equipped with caretaker leadership training tech. This component is not meant for Galen and can cause problems if you use it on him. At the moment, equipping it will prevent the Galen from being able to protect the Juggernaut unit, or pretty much a lot of units. You can fix this issue by simply unequipping the leadership tech. So basically, they pushed out a fix for it during the downtime, and it really didn't work, so they're going to continue to fix that. So if you have the leadership training tech on him, make sure you remove it to fix your Galen issue. And of course, right now, today and today only, the level 55 challenge bases are out, and the level 70 thorium bases are out. You only have to kill the CC.
And they can kiss my ass. Because I did a 55 base and got 6K medals. I did not get 15,000 medals.
Yeah, they're supposed to be for the 55s. You're supposed to get 15,000 medals. And for the level 70 thorium base, you will get 25 million. So
I got 40 million on the 70.
So there's something going on. There's obviously something going on with those two bases not awarding the correct payout. So, but that's okay. So let's talk about do a quick event wrap up. And so we will start with Mr. Oh, we have Iron Hand as well as joined the panel.
Iron Man.
Iron Hand with his big old missile. And then, of course, the luxurious Jack Sparrow. I want him to sit on my lap.
I hate you.
I
hate you.
You leave Jack alone. He's mine.
Okay, he can sit on your
He's my he's
Iron Man. Okay, Iron Man. I'm sorry. So we're going to start off Mr. Daba Phoenix with his event wrap up. Rate it from 1 to 10. Give us your likes, your dislikes, and that's pretty much it.
What? Yeah. So, event was pretty good. It was definitely a strategy event. Once I figured out that third faction wave, I was able to get through it, and I was actually having fun playing through it. This has never been done on a live stream before, to my knowledge. I give this one a 10. Solid 10.
Wow, a solid 10.
Dobby, you got something on your nose.
Yeah, you do.
I'm just gonna say wow.
There's a lot of people that disliked the event, and they were of that group. There were people that didn't like to sit there and pick apart these bases and end attack and try to strategize. Every time I do a base, I sit there. You see them on the live streams. I pick them apart. And
Dava takes the full hour to hour and a half to pick apart a base that is given
if I need,
on the timer.
and be taken with a little bit of time and all that, you could do all those bases with acceptable damage. And I only wound up with I still wound up with like 10 million XP doing it that way, because I did 1 clear a day and I actually missed a day. So we got 6. So I got 5 clears, and then I farmed my XP, like to get the what do you call those? Like the tokens.
Yep, the training tokens.
Yeah, for that second one. And now, as far as so that's speaking as a higher level. Like I got a lot of the stuff and the units and whatnot, but the only thing I didn't like was the 3rd faction track. You had to have certain units at relatively okay levels in order to get that token. So I think it was a little rough for that specific base to be the restart token compared to other events where like you could get to the restart token relatively easily if you were somewhat current player. But and then something I really liked that Kixeye did listen to the community about, I guess, because community asked for something to stop the spiders from spawning, and we got that. We got the spider building, so that was a good. That was good on Kixeye to do that.
That implementer, I will say, yes, was a great idea. However, it did not work 100%. There were a few spiders that did spawn stuff after killing.
I wish it would have stopped the. I had one in pregnant spiders. I actually killed the pregnant spider, and she still was spawning drones in the 70s. That was quite interesting.
And the little blue guys that hit your air for a good amount of damage were still respawning, but it was very low. So.
And a tip for the community: caretakers. Caretakers were the only reason that I survived the main track initially on day 1.
I think in the 70, after I destroyed one of those big spiders, I end attack and it stayed destroyed when it came back in.
Oh, that's good. So, well, since Daba's pretty much done, I think. Are you?
Oh yeah, well, Galen not working properly. See, with the Galen thing, it was half and half because I seen a lot of people saying it worked and other people saying it didn't work. So, but that was not really like, as far as I know, Kixeye doesn't put stuff in like that to screw us over. You know, it's you put something out, it breaks, it doesn't work as intended. I gotta fix it. Like, no human on this earth is perfect. So.
No code is 100%.
That too, I don't know a thing about code, but I assume that that's not perfect as well. So when they put something in, and it's great that that the community is great about finding bugs and all that stuff, so you can report them to Kixeye. So this way you can Kixeye can hopefully in a timely manner get them fixed. Because Kixeye does weekly updates, and for the most part, they're pretty good with catching bugs and stuff that. A lot of the huge bugs that the community find and let them know about on forums and in Discord and whatnot. So keep up the good work, community out there.
Yep. So we'll go over to Iron Man now. Same thing for you. Rate the event 1 through 10. Likes and dislikes.
Well, I gave it a 8.5. Other than the lag and all that, it was a pretty good event. I got to play over 3 million XP.
That's good. Enough to get, go through one faction track, get both heroes if need be. And...
Yeah, I got both Polly and Saratoga.
That's good.
And I got the tech for the Dark Storm as well, and a few other things.
Well, that's good. I mean, you were playing. It was a catch-up event for most of us.
Mm-hmm. That's that.
Granted, the fact that they put the phalanx in there and all the tech for it too, which was an added bonus. Because there are still people out there that don't have all the tech for it, and if you have a maxed tech center, you can replicate all that tech.
Workshop, not tech center.
I'm sorry, workshop. So. All right, Lady Warrior. I know you didn't play much of it because you didn't have time with work, being busy. But as far as what you did do, what do you think of it?
I'm trying to decide how I want to grade this. If I want to grade this on the actual event or on the fact that I have to say I thought I wasn't interested in any of the 3 heroes. I didn't like their single use units, so I wasn't interested in the heroes. I thought the prices were kind of crazy, but that's beside the point. Actually, for what little event I played for a couple of hours on Thursday and did not come back to it until Monday. On Monday, I had 300,000 XP. I managed to get another hour in maybe and made it to 500,000 XP. And then Tuesday or no, I didn't play Monday. Tuesday, I only played an hour. I didn't play it all Monday. I played Tuesday for about an hour and got to 500,000 XP. I played Wednesday morning, and don't ask me how in the world I did it, but before it ended, I actually ended up getting another million XP. From that alone, I will give the event a 9 because it wasn't so terribly difficult. Now I did, some of the bases I just kind of barreled through, and I did get a lot more damage than if I would have had the time to pick it apart like Daba does. I don't do it to the extent that he does, but if I'd had a little bit more time, I don't think I'd have had the damage that I had. But from that perspective, I'll give it a 9. I mean, I wasn't unhappy. The bases didn't really seem overly difficult. It was more me rushing through, trying to hurry up and get as much XP as I could. I sure wish those Elite Darkstorm parts would not have been so expensive, because that's the only thing in the whole event that I really wanted. And there was absolutely no way I was going to be able to grind close to 8 million XP to get that, because I need all 40 parts. I have no other parts.
That would actually be
to grind that much XP plus, to get enough to get the Darkstorm tech would have been impossible, even if I would have had the 4 full days, because I don't play the game anywhere near like I used to. I mean, I'm basically retired. I come in, I do some upgrades. That's it. I'm on a couple of times a week because I make sure all my upgrades are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 day upgrades, and I just don't come back. I don't mess around because I'm tired. But it wasn't so bad. It really truly wasn't. I like that they put some siege parts in the gear store. I just wish the hell up those 55s would have worked with 15k medals, because I might have been able to hit enough of those today to get.
We're going to get to that later.
The rest of them, but it is what it is. It's okay.
We're going to get to that later, but
well, okay. Well,
yeah,
I got ahead of myself. Hey, I'm retired. What do I know? I know nothing. I'm on the show in 3 months.
I was wondering what the hell you were doing on the show.
I came out of retirement for tonight only as a special favor to David.
Oh, so you wouldn't do it for me?
Nope. Nobody.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I had almost changed my mind and wasn't going to come out of retirement even for David. But I had promised him I would for tonight only. And this will be my only night that you'll see me on the show. I'll still post the links like I do on, everybody that's on all the pages I'm on, and you get 12, 15 notifications from me every Wednesday because I post the links. But that's the extent of my involvement at this time.
All right. Well, I appreciate your coming on the show and giving your feedback.
Yeah, you're my honey. I can't help it.
Okay. Well, I guess now we get to go to, what do we call you now? Jack Sparrow, Darth Sparrow, Darth Sponge, Joe, whatever the hell.
Joey Pimpinani.
Joe Pupanani.
We'll just call him Jack Sparrow. I like that better than all of the other names I've seen him have. And the only other thing he could change his base name to that would be totally acceptable is Daisy's dad.
That works.
Yep. There we go.
There you go, Jack.
But with that,
don't forget Delilah.
Okay, Daisy. Well, I see it
Daisy
won't
and
fit.
Delilah.
Daisy and Delilah's dad won't fit
Mhm.
on a base. I think it's too
D
long.
and D. D and D.
There you go.
D&D's dad. There you go.
Yep.
And
I'll
I'll know
play
what
that.
that means.
With-
And
I don't
only,
play that shit.
only,
the event-
only your close friends will know what that means.
The event was fine.
Hold on,
Bases
hold
were
on. We gotta give a little background about you right now, because you've been retired from the game basically,
oh yeah.
Longer than me.
and missed what 3 months of the events.
Oh shit, more than that. I think I really gave up around. I stopped playing seriously around December, and I think in January,
Yeah.
February, I gave up completely and stopped playing. I just came back a couple weeks ago. So at the time I quit, I had everything. I think the only thing I was missing was elite parts for the war rig. But I did come back and get the Omega parts. But all my stuff was not max, but Omega. It got a lot of good units. But I kind of had to old school this event a little bit. And my laptop is dead right now. So I'm playing this event on a phone as well with older units.
Oh, wow.
No, it's not bad though. The way that they set these bases up, I was able to, like Daba said, I was able to pick them apart. Dina End Attack was my friend this entire. I literally picked apart the 100 and the 105 with just Nyx and Dina. Would use Nyx to get one of the radio towers in the attack or retreater, depending on what was shooting at her. Go back in on the other side, knock out the other radio tower, and then just Dina End Attack the piss out of those bases. So, I mean, for me to be able to do it with, and again, even though I haven't played in several months, my shit's still pretty well up to date. I wasn't able to use the Darkstorm like some of you guys were because I didn't have that until, I unlocked all those parts in the event. But for me to be able to pick the bases apart on a phone with older units, I got to say, I got to give it a 9. I would give it a 10, but man, just the shit got repetitive. Because if you are a player that doesn't have all of the good shit, then yeah, spending 45 minutes picking a base apart is fine the first 7 times you fucking do it.
Yeah, well, the first 2 times after that, I'm fucking done with that shit.
Right, but like the 3rd time I started to look at that 105, if Anton hadn't rolled up and when I did a Dina End Attack took it over for me without me asking him, I would never have finished. I'd have just quit because it got old. But like I said, I at least got to give them credit for making it doable. And all the people that were crying on the forums, shut the fuck up. If I can play this event on a phone with older units, just shut up. Shut up.
If I can get 1.5 million XP and I didn't even play probably 6 hours of the event. Yeah, shut up.
That's my point. Quit fucking crying. Quit fucking crying. Kixeye, I hate to say it, I'm not siding with them, but they've got to make money. So if there's no difficulty to it, what the fuck is the point of even playing? So, god damn it, quit crying.
I want a win button. I push it and then I win.
Yeah, well, that would have been the 150 base for anybody that made it.
Yeah, I still haven't watched that video yet.
Yeah.
I
didn't
even bring that up, but yeah, that was definitely a good gimme by Kix, and especially with 300,000 XP teched on the end.
Yes.
How did you guys like the Seek and Find thingy?
I didn't even do it because for one, I knew I wasn't going to have time to go all the way through. I tried Wednesday and I got to the 100 and I just could not figure that base out. And I didn't have time to sit there and, watch a video and come back because I didn't get to it till late in the morning and the event only had like 2 hours left. So I didn't even do the Seek and Find. I know that there was, remember didn't we have that like an event last year where it was that same stuff?
Yeah,
there was
banners.
Yep.
And then it would unlock the final mission, and then the final mission was the boss, if I remember correctly, like that was that big multicolored spider thing.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, Zach is giving it an 8.5, and the only reason because of the plasma spiders not affected by the DS. The Nemesis spider and the amount of plasma spiders in the 105 and the jumping ones in the 90. So, but I mean, other than that, I think he enjoyed the event. I saw a couple of the videos with him doing a lot of the bases with his infamous SF. So
I gotta say, I'm gonna be I've been pulling my Nightmare out of retirement because of Splash that it does. It was knocking out a few of the spiders and keeping them busy. I didn't even think to do that.
And I know this is going to be a request from Zach. Bring back some SF Tech, guys.
Yeah,
So
he uses his a lot. I actually like seeing when Zach posts his videos because I do go out there and look at his because I know he uses a lot of the older units to get through some of these bases, and it's really kind of cool. It's very cool to watch him do that.
and he said he did up to the 100 base with SF. Of course, we know he uses a couple of Dracons, the DS, and a Caretaker or two. So, but for the most part, that's his favorite go-to. Oh, and Jug. But that's it. Those are his go-to units.
I think if we forced him to use like modern units and nothing before faction stuff, I don't know if he would be able to do it.
Oh, you bring Hellfires back, and I'll kick your ass. I love my Hellfires, man. I would love to have an event where I could use my old Hellfires. Let me get a little bit of practice, and I'll kick your ass at that shit. I love them.
In theory, you could have used the old Hellfires with its electric to shock the spiders.
Yeah. But
yeah, I might have to think about that for the next time if I have time to play the next event.
What are they, only a half hour or so repair? You can micro heal it?
Something like that. I don't even know how long it takes to build them these days.
Them old GAT trucks, they're good with its electric just because they're a little, it's probably like 20, 30 space, and then they're, or, I don't know, maybe 50, 60. And then put a couple of them spiders.
Or
if you rolled into a base with a GAT and it's electric, I would pay money. I would pay money to see that.
All right, let's talk after the show because I'm down for free money.
I'll have to build a GAT, but yeah, I'll do it for you. I'll waste it. It's electric.
Oh yeah.
Hell, I scrap them. So, all right, my turn now to give the event rating and whatnot. So, yeah, I didn't have much time to play. I played, probably a grand total of about, probably about 2 days total that I had time to play. So, yep, I went through 2 of the faction tracks and got my hero tokens, got enough XP to get my tech, got the stupid trophy, and I got the DS tech maxed out that day. So that was the first thing I got was the DS tech and maxed it. I rate the event, I'm going to give it an honest 9 because once you figured out the mechanics of each base and how to do them, it became really easy. However, it does become repetitious over and over and over again. So, doing the same faction track over again, doing this base over again and over again. And the 150 was the true gimme base. You deployed a 2, you retreated. Next thing you know, you got everything under the sun, including the kitchen sink coming in to kill the horde of spiders.
You didn't even have to deploy. You could just sit there and watch it after you hit attack.
I always deployed a tune every time I hit it. And I did it, I hit the base 3. I know. I did the first day I hit it. Like, oh, crap, let me just go hit it again. I got to watch this again. I did it 2 times and then,
I was on the live show and I just hit it just for the fun. And then I was like, oh, that's awesome. And I watched it again. I hit it again, even though I didn't even need it. But I was like, this base is so awesome.
And if I had a chance to do it, if I had known where that server was in base 10, the first time I actually got to complete the whole thing.
Yeah, that one was hidden pretty good.
Yeah, because after that, I just couldn't completely do it again.
So for those of you that took advantage of several of the offers, you had a gold sale. You had, what was it? Prior to the event, we had base expansion. And then during the event, we had compression. So, and then, of course, if you took advantage of the gold purchase offer and you took advantage of all the other offers that were being given out, if you think about it, yeah, it was, we'll say, what was it, 30% discount on gold, and then we got, a huge discount, 50% off of compression. So, I mean, I'm not going to say it was a total of, 80%, but I mean, it's going to be along the lines of like a 60% reduction if you took advantage of it. And I did, so.
I did not.
But, I mean, it was a good purchase.
Yeah, I got all the Omega Siege parts because of it.
And of course, yes, they did put out other offers. The Siege, they put out certain faction tech and whatnot out there. Of course, now you got some new offers coming out and whatnot. So, I mean, they are doing these offers. They are allowing you to coin to get, more of these units, which for some of these players do not have the units, don't have the tech, don't have the upgrade tokens. And if you, let's say, don't have the time, and let's say you do have,
I'm hoarding my gold just for that reason. I did not do a base expansion or the res compression just for that reason. I'm hoarding my gold, hoping for a package of a specific item that I want because I can't coin anymore because I have a bike to pay for. So it's like there's no coining for me now.
Yeah. For those of you that know Lady Warrior, she just purchased a little lady.
I did, and that's her name, Little Lady.
So, with that being said, I mean, these offers are out there, and some of them are a good deal, some of them are a okay deal, and some of them are, I wouldn't spend one gold coin on the offer, but they are out there for everybody. So, other than that, now, with that being said, let's get to our update notes. So, the following changes and fixes have been applied today. The Shadow Ops, the final chapter of the Cult Brutality, begins soon. Win the profit parts and a ton of silver and gold tech for each Sharpshooter, Envoy, and Sphinx. So, the following has been updated in the raid. You now have Sphinx, Seeker, and Detonator Diamond Tech. Something new for everybody. New turret levels are now available. Your machine gun goes to level 10 from 8. The mortar goes to 10 from 8. The Hellfire goes from 8 to 10. The flat cannon goes to level 10. The laser goes up to 10. The rocket barrage goes to 10. The AA plasma, the ion, the AA ion, the flame cannon, the microwave, and plasma all go to level 10. Now, Mr. Golden Doodle out there in Discord, somebody asked about this, why these were coming out. It is to have uniformity, all the turrets to be the same level, which, I called this over 2 months ago that we are going to be getting new turrets, or at least turret levels.
Blame David. It's his fault.
Blame me. Some of these are actually going to be, from 8 to 9 are going to be instant with Thor and res. Other ones are going to be time based from 5 to 7 days. So I've got probably another 2 to 3 months of upgrades in my defense lab now, which was basically sitting still for the past 3 weeks. Some people have had it still for the past 3 months that do these upgrades normally. Other people, I probably figure somebody's already got this coined. We won't mention any names, but
not me.
So now, as far as the bug fixes, they have adjusted the Santiago hero unit range from 500 to 550. They said they were going to do that last maintenance. They fixed an issue where the Onyx wall hitboxes were not lining up properly. Now, the Onyx walls are now null and void anyway, unless, that may be the next thing that we're going to be getting. Something similar to that.
Please. No walls.
Oh, yeah, blame me.
I'll blame you, David.
They fixed an issue where attempting to upgrade the new hero units without having training tokens would result in a red box error. For those of you that tried to upgrade these, you're an idiot, because the hero units require Blood Thor to buy the tokens. Why even bother? Now, of course, the issue with the Galen, where you equip the leadership training, well, that's still an ongoing issue. So, with that being said, we will get over to Mr. Daba Phoenix. What do you think about these little changes and updates? Oh,
So you scroll to the very top. That who's it?
which one? There.
Right
There's
there.
all.
All right, cool. So I'm really happy that they're bringing back Phalanx Tech. Well, Diamond Tech. There was players in Discord asking for it, in the forums asking for Phalanx Diamond Tech. Well, here it is. So, and you see a Kickside personnel, make sure to thank them. The rest of that stuff, I got a few of those turrets up to level. I got the laser up to 10. Not a few of them, but I think it's a laser. And the damage didn't really seem that much greater. I think it went up maybe 2,000 damage per second. So, as it stands right now, I don't know if it's really worth upgrading the turrets. But that doesn't mean Kickside can't change the values of the damage in the future. Like what they did with the the Spectre.
And the Avalanche they changed too.
That too, but the Spectre he had like maybe 100,000 health, and then with one upgrade they gave him like 1 million health. Same thing with the Elite Titan. So they could buff it like that, but because it would be really cool to see some of these turrets relevant with damage, because the range of the laser now goes to 550, which is kind of cool. But I like having laser and flame and ion, and definitely not the microwave. But to this day, I still have not bought the microwave, and it's been in my gear store since they released the thing. But I like to see a variety in the bases, and because right now you look at any base that's relevant, that's over level 40 to 42, I'd say, and you got all avalanches, and occasionally they'll throw a cryo in there for the phalanx, but mainly it's avalanches, because looking at the damage, avalanches are way better. So hopefully these get buffed. Can you scroll down just to hear a little bit more? Pretty please. I'll be your bestest friend. There we go. So Santiago looks like he's got a 50 range buff. That's pretty cool, because now he can keep up with the big boys like Liberators as far as hitting floaters, or what I use him for, and also the Drakens, because the Drakens should have standard 550. And yeah, they're another example of a bug that got fixed relatively quickly that you guys in the community brought up. Was you guys tried to upgrade the hero without the training tokens, and it wasn't a bug, and Pixar apparently fixed it. It's still occurring. Post it on the forums or Discord, let someone know, and moderators will try and get it to Pixar. But as of right now, it seems to be fixed. I'm gonna try and upgrade it right now. But yeah, overall it's pretty good. I like it. More so for when we get the shadow ups, I'll have a bigger rating. Is it on? Okay, I guess.
Okay. I don't know what happened there. Everybody went quiet.
I don't know. Oh, Lady Warrior, what are your thoughts on this stuff?
I mean, honestly, as far as adding the extra levels, I like the fact that they're nice, even, they're all the same level across the board, and it'll give me something to do in my defense lab, maybe eventually when I don't have any major stuff to do, which I'm still working on. The Santiago I don't use, so I really can't comment on that. I really not sure I want. I hope David's wrong and we're not going to get those walls. I really do not want to upgrade walls anymore. But other than that, I mean, like I said, I think the turret Upgrades are fine. They're even now. So that's really, I think that's all that they were trying to do is just make everything about the same level across the board. So no bearing on anything that goes in my base other than maybe the AA plasma turret. Because I do have a couple of those in my base. So I may work on those once I'm done with some other stuff that I'm doing right now. But that's about it. Like I said, I'm pretty much retired. So you asking me is like, I don't know, because I haven't really been on to do much of anything other than get res and do upgrades. I haven't had a good fight with anybody in weeks. So
Come to 173. I'm smashing everything in sight. We'll fight.
All right.
I won't fight you. I like you.
Yep. Oh, no. You don't have to fight him, but there's plenty of other targets there.
Yep.
but no, I believe that sector is not on my friendly list.
Well, then come on and smash it. I am.
We don't do any politics, so anyone's welcome.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right. Iron Man, are you there?
I'm here.
All right. What are your thoughts on this?
What am I doing?
Well, I still have a microwave in my base, so I can completely upgrade max now.
I think that's a 5 or 7 day upgrade. I can't remember.
Well,
I can't look to tell you.
So,
I like that they buffed Santiago's range. Now I can definitely use the one gold tech where it does 100% more damage at max range.
oh, that's good.
Well, yeah, I'm glad they're. Oh, the wall thing, yeah. I'm still need to finish upgrading all my walls. So.
Oh, they're all. You can upgrade your walls, and not worry about using your dozer.
Yeah, I know. I'm almost done with them. Just a few left.
Yeah. I just really don't want to go out and have to farm that much resin Thor to do all those walls again.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
All right. Double D. What's your thoughts on this?
Jackie, that's you.
Jackie.
I'm sorry, I'm smashing shit. What?
Well, quit smashing shit while you're on the show.
What's your thoughts on all this? You can't multitask.
Yeah, I know I can. I haven't taken all that stuff in. I'm more focused on just trying to play catch. Well, that and trying to play catch up a little bit. I mean, I don't play nearly as much as I used to, so like I haven't even been on the forums. I logged in long enough to see about 2 or 3 people crying about the event, and I just said, "Fuck this! This is the same shit that I hated before." So I'm not gonna waste my time on it. I do think it's kind of cool that they evened everything out because I'm ridiculously OCD, and having maxed avalanches at level 10 and fucking AA plasmas at level 9 was annoying, or 8 or whatever they were. But no, it's fine. They can do whatever. I'm just at this point, I don't really expect Kickside to get it right all the time because, like Dava said, they're human. So it's whatever. They can do whatever they want. I'm just gonna play the game within the confines of what they give me and enjoy it. It's not worth bitching about.
Agreed.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So, hang on. As far as Zach says, he wants it. So he has. I don't remember. It's 100K res set in 7 days. Oh. Okay, well, he has the Ion, and he loves it, so he's going to work on that one. Me? Yes, I think somebody on Kickstarter's side was a little bit OCD when it came to those. So their OCD kicked in and said, hey, you know what? We're going to have to fix this, make it all level, the same level, the max level, and anything is level 10. So some of the bug fixes, I mean, yes, they are there. Kickseye is human. There's a human on the other end of that keyboard, on the other end of that screen. So, yes, we are bound to make mistakes. We do correct them or try to correct them as best we can.
Yeah, Ruby's not on the other end or Onyx.
Ruby turned into Onyx, so yeah. And we just killed Ruby. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm not. I hated her.
All I'm saying is ding dong, the witch is dead.
Yeah, Ruby's a bitch. I'm glad she's dead.
Well, maybe Ruby 2.0 won't be so suicidal.
Yeah, she'll probably be more suicidal.
Hey, here's an
Dumbass.
idea for Ruby 2.0. Customizable paths. I can customize, like you run a route in football, run a route with your tunes, and you can customize a path with Ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Too much coding. On to our Shadow Ops briefing. So, coming soon is the 8.2 release. Continue your missions against the Onyx to earn more profit parts. Okay, as we all know, Shadow Ops follows the previous event, so we are going to have spiders in it. Unfortunately, guys. So you got to beat it each week. The Prophet is the second unique ground unit in the Sentinel faction. It features a devastating, piercing attack that shreds units and buildings caught in its track. Don't miss out on the Sphinx, Envoy, and Sharpshooter components as well. This chapter contains 4 phases, which last 72 hours once activated. You must complete Tier 3 in this phase to earn the standard Prophet part. 8 parts are required to unlock this Prophet, so if you've been keeping up, I do believe this is your 8th part.
Yeah, got one more.
Yep, so destroy specific targets on the world map to score Shadow Ops points and earn the prize, the 20, the 45, the 70, and the 90. So, of course, I think the 20 gives you 100, or is it 1,000? No, 25. The 20 gives you 100 points. The 45 gives you 1,000 points. The 70 gives you 4,000, and the 95 gives you your 8,000. Shadow Ops bases have also been updated. Win unlimited parts during phase 4, which is the very last one. That's the 10th phase on this, so just remember.
We're on phase 7 right now.
Yep, we're on 7 right now, so the one coming up is going to be 8. We got 2 more after this one.
Yeah, I mean, like, tomorrow's going to start 7, because we got 2 more weeks before we can get the Prophet.
All right.
Last week.
Oh, wait a minute. So tomorrow doesn't start for the last part. It's the next to the last part.
Yeah, because it was
crud.
It was 2 weeks after the event that we would have gotten the.
Okay, so that means we have 3 more phases to go completely.
Okay.
So.
All right.
No biggie. Now remember, when you start the Shadow Ops, you must complete it, because if you don't get any more repeats.
Nope.
Even if you do repeat it, that repeat button goes grayed out. So make sure you do finish it at least the first time through.
Yep.
After that, if you want to get more tech for your units, keep going. But remember, that first time you do it, you got to complete it in that 72 hours. Yeah, 72 hours. So, and if you do a repeat and you don't finish it, you've lost your repeat options. So phase 1 begins the 22nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time and ends June 29th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Phase 2 begins the 29th, starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and ends Friday the 6th, July 6th at 10 a.m. Phase 3 is Friday, July 6th, and it starts at 10 a.m. and ends July 13th at 10 p.m. Remember, this is Pacific Standard Time.
For those under GMT or other parts of the world, GMT, it's 4 p.m. GMT. Or
1 p.m. Eastern.
GMT minus 8 is kickside time for those who do that stuff.
So, as I said before, it starts. Now you get unlimited replays and earn 1 standard Prophet part on each complete playthrough. That is on the last phase. That is the 10th phase of this. So, and you got to earn 8,000 points. And each additional time you repeat, you're going to have to get an additional 4,000. So the next time you repeat, you're going to get 12,000. Next time you're going to repeat, it's going to be 16, then 20, then 24 and so forth. Your arms cash prizes. Complete each phase to earn the cash. Each arms cache contains a silver and gold. There is no bronze of this one. The gold and silver are for the sharpshooters, envoys, and sphinx. Replay the phases grants a cache to win up to 3 components per cache. You have the front reinforcement. That's for the sphinx. It is an armor type. It reduces the damage taken by air up to 30%. The underbelly is for the sphinx. It is a silver. It reduces damage taken by ground up to 30%. Your ground assist is gold. It redirects up to 50% of damage taken from nearby ground allies to itself. Your airborne assist is a gold. It is for the sphinx. It reduces up to 50% damage taken from nearby airborne allies to itself. So you got your torque rotors for the envoys. It is a silver. It increases your turning speed by 100. The lift rotors is for your envoys. It increases movement speed by 20%. Heavy loader, and those are both silver. These ones are gold. You have the heavy loader, which increases splash radius by 20%. The fast loader, it increases reload speed by 25. Now for the sharpshooters, your silver is the flash coating. Sharpshooter applies concussion, corrosion, and fire. The reflex stabilizer is silver. It increases damage by 50% after being stationary for your 15, your 10, and your 5 seconds. So on your feet is a gold. It increases movement speed by 10%. It gives, if you have the spotter tech, it revives after 30 seconds after death. Now if you have the stealth mode tech on it, it increases movement speed up to an additional 50%. And then you have the infiltration training. It increases movement speed by 10%. With the spotter engaged, the spotter takes 50% reduced damage. Remember, your spotter is a meat shield. Now in stealth mode, it increases damage when firing from stealth up to 50%. So we're going to start off with Mr. Daba. What do you think?
I heard a lot of feedback from the community, Discord, and forums that when these 2 particular units were released in Shadow Ops, the sharpshooter and the envoy, that the gold tech was a little bit on the rarer side, a little bit more rare than they would have liked. So it's nice to see silver and gold tech as the only 2 options for this particular Shadow Ops phase. Now, what I'm curious is, I guess we'll find out tomorrow, but that's 2, 4, it's like 8 techs, I think, or 6 to 8 techs, and yeah, it's a lot of techs that they're gonna have to roll through if you're still getting the standard 1, 2, 3, from the boxes. But I really like that we got silver and gold tech because I'm actually low on the silver and gold department myself. So hopefully the Shadow Up spaces will be farmable tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we shall see when they come out. Iron Man, what do you think?
Well, I am definitely happy about the gold and silver. I need to get the spotter tech though. That's the only thing I don't have. Yeah, not much else. I'm just happy to have more of the gold and silver.
Alright. Yep. Lady Warrior, what do you think?
It seems all okay. I mean, I'm not one to do repeats on Shadow Ops. I go in, I get done what I need to get for my part, and then I move on and usually collect my tech other ways, later on. But I haven't used the sharpshooter, so I'm really, and of course, haven't been on any of the shows in several months. I haven't even listened to any. I pop on once in a blue moon and say hi in the YouTube chat, but I'm never listening to the show when I do that. So what does everybody think of that? I haven't built any or used any yet in any capacity. So I'm just wondering, what does everybody think of that thing anyway? Is it worth putting in my base for base defense or putting it in a plat with something else?
They have their
Better
advantages.
the bunkers, and if you're hitting a floater, if you get it to level 20, he's got 600 range, which is almost the range of a javelin. And I personally would choose him over the javelin if I had a choice, because he can defend himself and he can fight, where the javelin can only shoot. And the javelin only got 20 range plus an extra 20%, whatever that is. So
Okay, so I guess I need to make my academy upgrades the next one on my list when my tech center is done here. I think this weekend sometime.
So for those,
I notice I can't. I have him to 10. I can't take him any farther.
for those keeping track, a maxed sniper sharpshooter should outrange all current heavy floaters. Because
Yeah.
heavy floaters go
Okay.
up.
Zach is saying range is 750 for the 750 for the javelin. I thought
Well,
it was 750.
It's 620 4 plus the 20% boost.
Ah, okay.
And then the sniper is like 710 or something, like just over that 700 range. But you have to have the spotter, so you're going to be decloaked.
Yeah. That's the
Okay.
only
All right.
disadvantage.
Well, I guess maybe I'll
And seeing is
build a couple and see what kind of tech I have for them, if any, and then if not, I'll start gathering the tech when I do the 70s. And
it'd be interesting if they make a sharpshooter hero, because what is it? Usually the hero gets all the tech just combined, and that's what they call hero tech. Well, you can't have a stealth and a spotter at the same time, because you'll be seeing like an invisible spotter or just a spotter walking around with no sniper, I guess.
Maybe. You never know.
how does anybody know how are they against the Darkstorm, like say versus the Draken?
I can't get them to fire for some reason, because like the Darkstorm keeps overpowering, the aura keeps overpowering my bunker.
Okay.
Even when I
some of the videos I've seen, it does do some damage at max. It'll take
Okay, but it needs to be max because I've used Draklins in my base as base defense before, and anybody that's dropped a Darkstorm in there, along with some other base defenders that I had, they've all died. So I was just curious.
All right.
It's weird. I can kill a Darkstorm offline better than online, because
mine. You know what, Daba? I'm the same way. I defend my base. Every time I've been hit with a Darkstorm, it's been offline, and every single one of them have died. And I'm not going to say everything I have in my base. Sorry, people. No, I'm not telling. Because I know that I have enemies out there listening to this show, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to tell you what's in there. But so I was just curious because I hadn't had a chance to really mess with the sharpshooter. So, okay, thanks everyone.
Very strict with the health. So you want to have a caretaker or something guarding him?
Well, every time a Darkstorm goes in my base, it dies. So
What level are you?
39.
There you go. For all you guys saying that you can't kill a Darkstorm, that it's unkillable, we got 39 killing it.
Even offline too, by the way.
Yep.
And I will say I do not have a caretaker in my base as base defense when this has happened ever, never. Other things.
Yeah, I just got a base full of techs and Drakens in my towers. Like my base could be flat with ERMs and a jug for free repair, but people want to bulldoze and they don't want to.
With a max bunker, be able to hold a Draken and a sharpshooter.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It'll hold a Drake and a sharpshooter and a shock trooper.
Because it's 50 days.
So somebody post a pic of theirs, and I'm assuming that it was I think that's a maxed one.
No, his is not maxed.
It is not maxed. Okay,
No.
thank you.
Do it.
No, you can put. Let's see here. You can
One
put-
level from max, you get 550. So like, or no, you get 525, I think, until you max it.
550 is max space on the bunkers and towers right now.
Need to make them bigger.
I think you get 500 at one level before max. So then you could still fit two of them at level like they're 9. They're not 9.
So, all right, Mr. Double D.
Destiny's dad, you're up.
You guys are all talking over my head. I haven't done a single shadow ops on this one. I've got a lot of catch up to do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So we'll just skip. Can't really comment on this yet.
No, I haven't played a single one.
So
we got Darkstorm in the event, and we were telling him, because we kept pestering him and telling him he needs to get it, and like how powerful of a unit it is. And I said, even you can flat somebody. You have a Darkstorm.
Jackie will flat your ass without it. Don't be messing with him.
So
I'm hoping I'm the first base he hits once he pops that Darkstorm.
yeah, Nutcracker out YouTube is saying, SS is great. The sharpshooters. We got too many things now with SS. You got the Siege Squadron, you got the Sharpshooter, and you got the Sandstorm.
Yeah.
So when somebody says SS, you're like, what freaking unit are you talking about?
Yeah.
But for the Siege Squadron, I usually put SQ. I don't know why, but like just Siege Squad.
But so as far as that goes, he says for sharpshooters, that spotter does go stealth also. Plus that it's 1 million damage per shot at level 20. He does have the Galen in his base defense, and he starts like 40 times. So
spotter going stealth was hypothetical if there was a hero.
The spot, so
stealth right now.
So as far as I'm concerned, as far as the, what's coming out, I think it's good. I think they should have thrown some bronze tech in there, honestly, because there are people out there that don't have it. However, with that being said, we know they're going to come out with some bases that give the bronze tech. So it always happens. They put just gold tech in there, and then, of course, they come out with the base for it. So, shush, extra range in the towers. Only one spotter needed on the map. Okay, Nutcracker. So with that being said, anything else you guys want to add to what's being discussed right now? We'll start off with I'm going to go the different direction, but I'm going to have to skip Zach so he can actually type it out. Double D, you got anything you want to add?
Yeah, Dobby, you're going to need to replace the tunes around your base. I love you, Daba.
Oh, that's funny.
I guess what I just heard is I need to upgrade the tunes from a rifleman out from around my base to stuff that's actually going to hurt. That's
wow. You saw what I did to that other dude's zombies the other day, so I don't know. Go right ahead. Give me something better to hit.
I mean, no matter what I throw, you're going to have a chance to take it, but I at least want it to hurt, give you at least 1 second to repair, where rifleman gives you 0.
It is pretty funny though, watching 12 phalanx surround a rifleman and then converge.
Oh no!
All righty then, lady.
See what I mean? The game can be fun if you make it fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I asked City. I said, without any context, yes or no, and he says yes. So I said, all right, City, you just authorized the slaughter of many, many tunes of this poor guy. And then I asked him like 2 other times, and he said yes. And so I said, all right, well, there's another guy that's lost his event, and another one. I said, if they come at you, if they come at me, I'll be like, hey, this guy told me to do it.
God damn it, City's just ruining rave.
Alrighty. Lady Warrior, you got anything you want to add about what's been going on and what's been happening with the game so far?
No, not really. Like I said, I mean, I'm not playing nowhere near like I have been. I come on, I do some upgrades. I might smack a few noobs in sector. If we have some enemy drop in, if I get to them back. Yeah, noobs. Hush, Jack. I'll make you my next victim.
Please do.
but no, I mean, I know they still need to. I really truly wish that they would slow down the events. I know they're not going to, but I really wish they would, because we're no sooner going to get done with this, and then we're going to have Warpath, and then Invasion, and then another event, and the cycle continues. And I really wish they would, reduce that cycle a little bit. Especially for someone, that doesn't play a lot. And we've got a lot of players that are leaving. I will give them kudos to fixing that, tune glitch where, in perpetual attack mode and, having to, try to jump out and hope that your tune frees up. So I'm glad they fixed that. That made me very happy because I actually didn't log on for several days, almost a week when that was happening. No, Corey, no new nightmare event that we know of. Yep. I don't think there's been anything announced. I'm hoping they wait and do that nightmare event. If they're going to do one, I hope they wait and do it again in October after the zombie event like they did last year, because by then I'll actually might have some time to really play if I choose to play at that point. Because by then life will be slowing down, work will be on the downside for another couple weeks. So that'd be great if they wait and do it then. But just the lags in the DCs they're still kind of crappy. So I wish they would fix those. Other than that, I mean, it's okay for the little time that I'm around. It's okay. Oh.
Well, all right. Iron Man, what do you got going?
Well, not much. Just trying to get my upgrades going as usual. I need to really catch up on my sharpshooter. It's only level 4. But just the usual rinse and repeat.
Yep. All right. Daba, what do you got?
So, I'm liking the game, and I've gotten used to the cadence. I've been doing it for 6 years. But
well,
Warpath,
you are king of grinding.
That I am. But Warpath is coming up at some point in the near future, hopefully according to the calendar, if all goes well. And I just want to give a little public service announcement for that. If someone hits you during Warpath, it's probably because they want Warpath points. If somebody hits you just regularly, it's probably because they need an in-game benefit from you, whether it be Thor Res or just Infamy. Or just to hit you, just for the heck of it. It's a game. When somebody hits you, there's no need to post it up on the page, cry, or anything like that. Hit them back. If you can't hit them back, find somebody that can hit them back. And, Alliance versus Alliance PvP battles. That's something. I'd like to see PvP coming back to the War Commander, where we just fight just to have fun. Not, I go in and take a depot and it starts a 6-month war. I've seen that happen.
It's still happening. What are you talking about?
In the current sector I am in, I took a whole bunch of depots and then I just sat back and was eating popcorn, metaphorically. Just watching all the fun ensue. And actually, when we're done the live stream, I'm going to go collect all the ones that were viciously stolen off of me that I stole. But,
best wars were over depots.
If anyone has a sector with a lot of Iron Strike 60s where I can take like 50 or 60 at a time, let me know, because my sector is running dry.
I'm not telling you where my stash is.
I think we got Data King out in the YouTube chat. What the heck? I thought you retired, Data.
He's about as retired as I am. It comes and goes.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. So Dak is actually, it looks like he's doing either a elite base or an omega base. Oh, he says, Data King says he's come out of retirement months ago. I wish you would have said something. We'll get you back on the shows if you want to come back on.
We've been grooming him, and now he's like a relevant player.
So, all right, let's go ahead and give out our last bit of moans, groans, complaints, and some shout-outs. All right, Double D, I know you're smashing Daba's platoons. So what's your final moans, groans, complaints, and shout-outs?
Well, I don't know that they're moans, groans, and complaints. Stop crying when people hit you. It's a fucking war game. And stop crying about sector rules. Nobody gives a shit about your sector rules. Nobody fucking cares. The only rules that matter are Kick-Size terms of service and the rules that they lay down. It's their goddamn game, not yours. Shut the fuck up. If I hit you, fucking hit back. Don't fucking cry about it, and don't fucking tell me about your sector rules. I don't want to fucking hear it. Fucking grow a pair and hit back. Stop being a little bitch. And if I hit you during your event, God damn it, hit me back during my event. Play the fucking game. It's a war game. That said, I want to give a big shout out to all the little bitches in 173 that like to fucking cry because I hit them during the event. Especially you, Airborne, you fucking bitch. That motherfucker cried for 2 hours. He cried for 2 fucking hours 2 nights ago when I hit him. 2 hours, and then was on crying the next day about it. It's a war game. Nobody gives a shit about your sector politics. No one fucking cares. Play the game.
Oh, wow.
And I'd like to give a shout out to fucking tacos.
All righty then. Yes. Finally, somebody that's actually playing the game to have fun.
Yes. Fuck all you little bitches. Come get me in 173. My base is open and I fucking love you.
All right. Lady Warrior moans, groans, complains.
I'm gonna have to follow that. Really? Are you kidding? I can't follow that.
Okay.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Oh, I do love you. You know I do. I don't have any moans and groans because, like I said, I'm playing my game when I want to play, how I want to play it. You know, it is what it is, and I have to agree with Jack. You know, it is a war game. If you get hit back. If you can't hit back, then find somebody that'll hit back for you. Me?
I'll come hit back for you.
I don't care if they hit my base. I really don't even care. Bubbles mean nothing to me. You want to bring the war to my sector, let's play, because you know what? I'll pop and I'll keep hitting and I'll keep flattening until I run out of tunes. And then I'll sit back and watch you lose your shit in my base. So there you go. Have fun. It's all about fun. It is a war game. Quit crying. I have to agree with Jack. Anyway, shout out to the panel. Thanks for having me on. One time that it is. I really appreciate that. Thanks to everyone out in YouTube land who comes and listens to our craziness week after week and watches us, you know, either live or later. Because without you guys, again, as I've said before, without y'all, we wouldn't have a reason to have a show. So, you know, keep showing up, keep watching. You know, well, if you're on the Unshackled page, if you have any, you know, ideas, comments, please put them out there. The producers are out there. They're great guys. You know, they'll keep an eye out, and, you know, if you want to see something special, put it out there. And if we can't do it on a Wednesday, maybe on one of those, you know, rare Saturday shows when they run one, they can do something out there. But this show's for you all, and that's it. The only last shout out that I have is to sushi.
Ugh, I love sushi.
I know, baby. That's why I said sushi, because you said tacos.
It's either sushi or tacos for Double D.
And if I lived there close, it would be sushi and taco all the time with both of us, because that's, yeah, yummy.
Okay.
Come on.
I think we've got a first here. Zach is actually not using SF. What the hell?
What the hell is right?
That's not Zach. He's been hacked.
Okay. On to Iron Man. Last moans, groans, complaints, and shout outs, please.
Not much of any moaning or groaning or complaints, just lag is the usual norm. And of course, if the person hits me, I get a little upset, and I'm just like, okay, there goes your base after that. Shout outs to Shadow Killer, wherever you are. Data King for making our appearance out of nowhere. Skipjack. And everyone else. Peace.
All right. Daba, you're up.
I'd like you to present the question like you did everyone else on the panel, please. What are you looking for? Are you looking for me? What am I...
I'm not going to give you a yes answer. Forget it.
Daba, please present your last moans and groans, bitches and complaints, and your shout outs. Go.
Oh, my arm aches, my back aches.
Oh, not that shit.
Oh, you meant about War Commander.
Game related.
I was waiting to do that comment, but he didn't introduce it right.
That's all you get. Go.
What are we doing? Shout out. So, I want to give a shout out to the CNC clan, currently not carrying. Yeah, basically doing everything y'all discussed. PvPing with fun and all that whatnot.
Hey, send me my tag back, asshole.
Hey, I am not the leader. I got fired. I got demoted. Yeah. Actually, I'm on the We Won tag right now, so I'll be back on CNC later. But shout out to Sector, where am I? 98, and you guys are really good people there. And shout out to everyone still playing War Commander, and we'll be playing Warpath. If I visit your sector in Warpath, please come hit me. Please come hit me. Be friendly and global, but please come hit me. I'm a 47, so you get a lot of whatever was that honor points from me. I want to meet a lot of people, a lot of nice new people in all your sectors, wherever you are, if you're listening. You need to say hi.
Thank you so much. So now it's time for my shout outs, because I don't have many moans, groans, and complaints, honestly, other than, keep the chat classy, people. I'm tired of seeing, religion, race, family brought into it. It is not needed, not wanted, nor is it. Well, let's just put it this way: it's against kick size TOS for certain things.
Hey, douche, let me throw in on that right quick. Keep fucking personal shit out of it too, because I swear to God, if I see it, you'll end up in a crater.
And it has been done. So, with that being said, my shout outs go to everybody out on the panel tonight for showing up. Lady, I'm glad your computer lasted longer than 15 minutes.
It's because I have a fan on it and the side's out, and I don't have the game running. It's when I run the game that's the issue.
And she cleared her cookies and cache, so it's working properly.
Well, that didn't help, but I did do all that. But no, I mean, once I get the components replaced, which right now looks like it's going to be sometime in the fall, then it'll be good to go.
All right. I'd like to thank everybody out in YouTube for watching the show. And I want to give a special shout out to the Kickside team for the offers that they've been putting out, the events that have been pretty much spot on. Once you figure out and you get the stuff down for the bases, they become rather easy, other than repetitious for some. Getting out these fixes as soon as they can. So, and for CM Bernie, Golden Doodle, Kickside Chris, I can say that name because that's what he goes by. CM Bernie for coming back from a vacation and getting hopefully all caught up. Kickside Chris for filling in for him while he was actually out on vacation. So, with that being said, Kickside, you're doing a bang-up job. I just hope support gets caught up. So, with that being said, remember, this is just a game. It is a pixel game. Just keep it fun. Make it fun for yourself. Who gives a crap about what others say, what other rules they have? This game is not owned by us. It is owned by Kickside. So, if somebody comes in and hits you, hit them back. Make it fun, but keep it classy. Keep it clean. So, with that, you all have a good night. We are War Commander Unshackled, and we are